Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video review. This is on the movie Rangers Lose. I already started them off with them holding their weapons so you guys can see what they look like. Because unlike the Legacy Rangers, the original Legacy Rangers, it's not that easy to put the weapons on their hands. Their wrist is actually separate from their glove has separate articulation from the rest of the arm, and like the figure arts, they easily pop off if you're not careful. So I already put the weapons on them so you guys can see what they look like. Honestly, I'm not a fan of their weapons except for Saba, but that's the one that was already taken from the TV show. But like Blue and Pink's is so stupid. Like, as you can see, Blue's is supposed to be a stinger, and it doesn't even look like anything. If anything, it doesn't even prove to be effective. You have to get at close range to the enemy for the weapon to be effective, and by that time, the enemy would have messed you up. And Pink's is a whip. Like, I don't know if it actually produces power when she goes to whip the person, but I find that pretty lame compared to the actual TV show weapons like the lance and the bow. But anyways, let's get started here. My favorite out of the three, I'll start off now, is White, because even though they changed his look, he still looks like the same White Ranger from the TV show. The change is subtle, it's not too much and in your face like the other two Rangers. So let's get started here. The White Ranger comes with one weapon, Saba, and it's nicely detailed. This is what it looks like. And you have the little peg here if you wanted to put it on his holster. And this peg here is actually slightly slanted, so that way the sword is a little bit upright when you put it onto his holster. He has the White Ranger symbol here. I don't know if you guys can see. I actually want to upgrade this webcam because I think its days are numbered because it's not working as well as it used to be. Anyway, so this is what the White Ranger looks like from the movie. As you can tell, he has like a lot of gold detailing on his boots. It has the same or similar accents as the White Ranger from the TV show. And this figure is nicely detailed as well. And if I remember correctly, but don't quote me on this because I can't remember too much, but I think the White Ranger from the actual TV show, his shield was actually a lot longer and extended more to his belt. So articulation is a little bit more on these figures. Reminds me a little bit of the figure arts. So let me show you. So you have the generic articulation. We can move the arm up and down, side to side. And the elbow region has articulation. And this time the glove also has articulation where you can move it around. You just have to be very careful with the gloves and the movie figures because they pop out quite easily. And the leg also has the same articulation, so you can move it up and down from the thigh, side to side, or up and down from the knee joint. And an additional articulation that they have is on the boot here. The boot also can move a bit. I don't know if it's intended to move or not, but it is kind of like loose, you can move it. And also you can also turn the head if you wanted to. So that's the White Ranger. So this is the Blue Ranger. The other Rangers come with a little bit more weapons. So You have this lame Stega Stinger. I'm sorry, I just can't stop laughing at how lame this is. It looks like a police officer's taser to me. And also, the figures come with this holster. It actually comes off, so it's pretty cool. I actually miss these holsters because the current Rangers don't have them, and I miss them from the classic Rangers. And they have what looks like the power or blade blaster in its folded mode when it's in the holster. And this also comes with a tab. Honestly, all figures, even the Legend Mighty Morphin figures, should have come with this holster instead of their weapons having it. It would have actually looked so much better. This fits on to its belt the same way. And this fits onto its holster. And I'll show you the back of the Blue Ranger. Not bad considering he's all the details that they've put into the figure. They've actually gone a little bit all out on it, on all the legendary figures or legacy figures. And they even molded it so well that you can see the back plate in the belt here where it's like blue. I'm really impressed with all the details that they did, and they have the coin from the movie. It has a Triceratops. I don't know if you guys can see properly. I'm not gonna go the articulation because it's the same as the White Ranger. Only difference is the arms have more room. Actually, the armor is actually still restricted because of this. The shoulders being a little bit big. I actually got a Blue Ranger where this glove right here actually pops off very easy. I don't know if I got a defective figure or what. So with the Blue Ranger, actually with all of them, just be careful how you handle them. And when you're putting the weapons on their hands, do it with extra care. That's the Blue Ranger figure. And because of their awkward boots, it's hard to make them stand. This is the Pink Ranger, another ridiculous weapon, although not as bad as the Blue Rangers. It's basically a whip. I don't know why they couldn't have given them the same weapons from the TV show and just souped them up or something to make them look even cooler. But this is just pathetic. And I believe it gets even worse as we get into Red and Yellow Rangers. Because Yellow Ranger just had headlights, and Red Ranger, I think, had like a vision or a scope mode. I can't even remember. So Pink Ranger. And of course she also has a little holster here. And it's kind of awesome in the movie how they made the holsters like the color of the Ranger. So this is the Pink Ranger, and basically she also has the same type of articulation. Move it from the shoulder region, the arms. From the elbow, you can move her arm up and down. Sorry, it's so hard to make them stand. And also the glove, you can move it 360. The head also moves. And also the leg, you can move it up and down or side to side. I find that the female movie figures have more articulation than the male, so maybe I'm just overthinking it. And also the boot here. Again, I don't know if the shoe actually is supposed to have articulation, if that's how it is, but it seems pretty loose on these figures. And this is the back of the figure. And that's the pink Mighty Morphin Ranger. Like, I don't know if this was the very first wave of the figures where white, blue, and pink was released first, and we'll see the others later. I'm really hoping we do. That way I can complete the team. So, there's your movie figures. And like my previous review, if you want to get these figures, I know they're available in Walmart now in both Canada and the US, and I think the US has them in Toys R Us as well. So like you guys, if you want them, search the stores first and then go online, because online the sellers are assholes. I'm sorry, but that's the only word to describe them, because they like double and triple charge these figures. Like, it's insane. So try to save that hassle of having to pay more and see if you can find them. I honestly almost bought White Ranger off either eBay or off another member from a forum. And to my luck, it's a good thing I hold it off, and I took a chance and I went all the way down to Toronto, and I was like, you know what, maybe Toronto Walmart. So I'll get lucky, and this figure actually was hidden, and I was so lucky to find him. So that's basically it on my review. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. I do apologize for this video going on longer than it should have. That was not my intention. Have a great day.